stuff about computers and how to do stuff on computers, and she was being sneaky.
Okay.
And we called her out on being sneaky about it, and that's when the whole fight broke out.
Okay.
But no, we haven't talked to her. We took her off of all the Facebook things so she couldn't get on any of the Facebook pages, you know, and that was that. We haven't talked to her, haven't called her, no communications whatsoever at all.
All right, because apparently she got so upset, so concerned that this evening, you know, as well, earlier today, she went to military intelligence. And
I have
Sorry,
the truth of the matter
that's an
is
oxymoron.
I don't know how she's getting any of the information. You know what I mean? I had asked her that day when the argument happened that, you know, that I know that she knows how to do this stuff on the computers and
To
stuff.
hack people's phones and that's
Yeah,
how
she
gets
can
their
hack
text
them, and
messages.
she knows how. And I told her that I knew that she knew how to do it, that she didn't want to communicate with us, then don't hack our accounts, don't hack anything. If she wants me to not be her mom anymore, then let's just leave it to where right now we're done. You don't look for me, and I don't look for anything about you.
okay, so what you're
So
saying,
obviously she's been somehow getting into the sites, but she gets herself frustrated and worried about things that she shouldn't. Nothing bad is going to happen tomorrow when we go.
Okay.
I mean, basically the sheriffs are going there from all different states, and we are going there to support them. We feel they have the right to do something. If they can get Obama out, get him out.
okay,
You know, but her having
Sure.
concerns like this, I don't know where she got the idea from. I don't even know how she found out we're going.
okay, so do you think that she got upset about something with you and your son Mikey, you said?
Mikey moved up there.
Are you having issues with Mikey too?
No.
Is that way? No?
No, Mikey, we can talk to Mikey every day. We see Mikey's daughter every day if we want to.
Okay.
You know, no, there's no problems. She was upset that Mikey moved from New York back home because Mikey had moved up there for a while. That's how we found out about her hacking his computer, or his telephones in his computer.
Okay.
And it wasn't until my mom was out there and that fight broke out with my mom, and I was on the phone, and I said to her, if that's how you want it to end, we can let it end like that. I said to her, but then you can't be hacking into people's stuff. You know, you work for the government. Do you want me to call you in on that? You know, and it just ended that day. We haven't talked. How long ago was that? At least 3-4 months, right?
Good God, yeah, it's been a while.
So it's been a while.
Yeah.
A little bit after Easter. What was the holiday after that? Your mom was up there.
Okay.
Whatever the holiday. Yeah.
So the issue that she brought up, she brought up about you asking her for the 5.56 ammo and the military uniform and the debt cord. You're saying that's not true?
That's not true.
No.
No, I mean, and I'm not going to lie. There's been times like we have, like uniform pants or uniform jackets with Freeman written on them and stuff, and we've asked for those, you know,
Sure,
but
no,
that's just
I
stuff
mean,
that's
No,
put
no,
up
no, no,
away.
no,
Official military.
No,
No,
never
no.
anything like that. No,
right.
never.
No.
That wouldn't
Debt
even
or
be a
debt
joke.
cord.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
But that would be pretty serious. So she
That
must
would be very serious. I'm not
upset.
understanding why she's saying any of it, to tell you the truth. I
Okay.
don't understand it.
Okay.
Especially when we haven't talked in this long.
Right.
I thought everything was going fine because
No.
we weren't talking.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what she usually does. Her and Miko won't talk to us for a while, and then they'll just show up out of the blue, and everything will be fine, and we're supposed to forget what the whole thing started over, you know?
All right. So what is this rally called? It's the sheriff?
It's the Sheriffs of America. The
Sheriff.
Sheriffs of America are going to D.C.
SOA.
They're trying to get the sheriff of D.C. to arrest Obama under treason. Like, as much as you know, you can't sell arms to the enemy like Al Qaeda and all them.
Yeah,
They're actually, the sheriffs are actually going to D.C. They're
Tomorrow,
going to try to
yes.
do a citizens or a...
I'm not sure if they're going to do a citizen's arrest or if they're going to try to get the D.C. sheriff to do it.
but they are
Because
definitely doing
you know,
it.
like
That's
I
the
do
only
it.
reason we're going.
The sheriff's the highest law in the country. They're elected. You can't beat them. But if they called out to us patriots and asked for help.
Okay. So
So-
you're going, how long do you think you're going?
Oh, I'm only going to be there tomorrow. I'm not staying.
Oh yeah, we're only going to be there for a little while,
Like
like
a day
hours.
trip?
Yes,
Yeah.
we will
Yeah,
be
yeah.
back. Yes.
Where's the rally being held?
Well, from what I know, everybody's going to gather in front of the White House and make it from there, if they have to the Capitol.
Okay.
But we already know that Obama's taking his little trip to Tennessee, so to get out of the, you don't want to be there if they get a warrant for him.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. You get a warrant, wherever you land, you're under arrest. Especially if you're messing with the
Yeah,
sheriffs.
but I mean, we planned on going tomorrow, but all we're going for is support. There'll be no weapons, anything like that. There's nothing like that.
If you haven't communicated with her, how would she have known that you're going?
That's
to
what I'm
DC
saying. I
tomorrow?
don't know how she knows. I don't know how she knows any of it.
Okay.
And that's what I called her out on was, hacking the computers. Like, I'd write my Mikey a message and she would get the message
And answer
instead
us
of my
before he
son.
would.
We didn't understand it. She just knows how to do that stuff. I don't know. I don't know computers. She knows a lot about them. If she doesn't, then her wife does.
Okay. So you're basically, I guess you're telling me she's lying. She lied to the military
Yeah.
intelligence.
Right,
She lied.
yeah,
Well,
because-
this is a lie.
Okay.
She's my daughter. I would do anything to protect her. You know what I mean?
blood.
But you cannot send Secret Service
Yes.
to my house, you know what I mean, and say that we're going there to cause things and that we've asked for weapons from you. That is a lie. I wouldn't, not only that, she's my daughter. I would never put her in a situation like that to even ask her about something like that.
Okay.
Would never.
Well, see, now, I don't know how she take things years ago when she was over in Afghanistan and Iraq and all that. She sent me videos of shit, blowing up and that. I said, well, I'd like to have some of that, but that's years ago. It wasn't meaning actually send it to me or I want it now.
Her head got messed up over there. On a daily basis, she was calling me, asking me how my granddaughter was. Okay. And I told her, Crystal, you are over there. You worry about yourself. Bella is fine. If anything would happen to Bella, I would call and I would let you know. But she was seeing dead babies that were left on the road, and she had to drive through them and over them, and it messed with her head.
Okay.
And she has been different ever since she came back.
Do you know, has she been treated for PTSD?
Yeah, she's being treated for that, and she also gets migraines, and at one point they were putting 51 needles into her head. She can't go back to any of the wars because of the migraines that she's having.
And her biggest problem with me, like I said, is she don't accept the fact that I don't accept that she's in a lesbian relationship.
Okay.
We went to the wedding.
Okay.
We did everything that a mom and dad was supposed to do. You know what I mean? We show her love. We show her our support.
Okay.
And then that day that fight happened on the phone, that's what she said. You guys haven't loved me since the day I told you I was gay.
Never about that.
It had nothing to do with that. We were being lied to, and we didn't know why we were being lied to. And that's what it ended up being.
Okay.
So I am totally confused. I have sat back. I haven't said anything. I know he hasn't written anything.
Right.
I don't know how she got the information about us going tomorrow.
Okay.
But this other stuff about us asking her for weapons and stuff, total lie. I don't understand why she would say it. She knows me. She knows I would tell you. If there was something that you needed to be worried about, I would tell you.
Well,
You know what I mean?
That's what you did tell me the last time we were
Yes.
here. And
So I would tell you, if I felt that there was something to worry about, I would tell you. I would, with him standing there, I would tell you,
all right.
So now I'm just confused on why she would be willing to lie. Because she loves the Army. She thinks Obama is the best boss she's ever had.
Right.
Sickening.
That's what the fight was on the phone that day when my mom was there.
Okay, there'll probably be agents that are going to go out and talk with your daughter, definitely.
Okay.
Interview her, and there's no doubt about that. And I haven't done
let
that
them
yet.
know that Mika's there. That's her wife. And Mika doesn't like us all that much. Her family's number one, but
Yeah.
our family isn't.
Okay.
So, they might say stuff about us that might